Hello everyone, this is Christina from Christina's Art Corner. Today I'm going to do a video on my coloring plans for February. And I thought I would start out with my coloring journal 2024. I got this from Colorful Diary on Instagram. And I really didn't adhere to it in January. I did write down my finished pages actually last night. So I'm trying to make it suit what I need for February. So there are several pages for color alongs after you have your calendar, new books, and art supplies. I don't think I'm going to write down there, but I might, who knows. And since we have so many color alongs, I've changed it to hashtags and coloring prompts, and any YouTube video ideas that I have, which I just haven't written down yet, and then buddy color alongs and my group buddy colors that I host. And so I thought we would go ahead and start. I'm just gonna put my book up here. For hashtag Meg's ABC Color Challenge 2024, Dana and I are going to work out of Disney portraits. And you'll have to excuse me because I've got a lot of books here. All right. Disney portraits. I had mentioned if anybody wanted a buddy color in this book that wasn't too far along in it because I was kind of late in the game. She messaged me and said she would like to. We are going to do the Penelope page, and that will be for V on Meg's ABC Color Challenge 2024. So that's the one that we're gonna do. I'm super excited. I had to actually Google what her colors were because I wasn't positive. I don't think I've seen the show that she's in. I think it will be fun. Anyone else that was on my completed pages comments that wanted to work in this book, this is the page that we're gonna do. If you want to do that page too, that would be wonderful too. That is Disney portrait. And then the next one is hashtag Meg's Disney Mandala Challenge, and it's Queen of Hearts. I thought I would go ahead and use my new 100 Creatives Mandala book, do the Queen of Hearts, and I found a heart page in here. I'll bring it a little closer because there's some fine details. The colors are like a red and black, kind of a mustardy yellow, which I might turn into a gold. I believe there might have been a silver in there too. Anyway, I screenshot some photos off of Google so that I could get some ideas. Definitely probably going to use some brush markers and fine liners on this one. And then I also thought, okay, I have two thought processes here. I have these Yippee Kawaii Yay by Danny Banani. And so I thought that on both of these, this is volume 1, this is volume 2, I thought I could use those same colors in either one of these, and or I could use the AC Palette Challenge from Amanda Colors on the Sarah Renee Clark Cube 384. I should have brought that with me. Okay, so here is the Sarah Renee Clark Cube number 384. So we've got some like candied pastel. I thought that I could do that really in either one of these or the Queen of Hearts. Also for Amanda's AC Palette Challenge, I started to do this from the 3D Mandala coloring book by Radu Frassi. And this is what I have going so far. And I'm using Uli pencils and Brute Funer rounds from the macaroon set, I believe it is. I have them in singles in a jar. I'm working on that, so that should be fun to finish. So it's my mandalas. So we have yippee-ki-yay, kawaii, yippee-ki-yay. Good thing I didn't say the rest. Yippee-kawaii-yay. Okay, let's get that straight. These are for mandalas. And next on my list is the February Color Your Hoard 2024 by Lavella Tees, A World of Coloring. I'm gonna be in books that I haven't colored in yet, so that's just gonna be done throughout the process of me coloring in February. And then there is a hashtag Bulls de Poils Colorful Lavella 2024. And there's a specific page that they're doing that I thought I would participate in. Here is the book. It's super cute. And it's this page here. I'll be participating in that one. So far I've just done one page in here, and that's this one. Adorable illustration. And then for coloring in February at the Coloring Angel and Geordie Colors. So I have not done prompt colors. Had to figure things out, figure out what I like to color, so on and so forth. But I'm over a year into my YouTube channel and I want to participate in some of these. So I'm going to go down her list and pull out the books that I thought might match. All right. So Fairy Tale Stories, color a picture with a book in it. And this is an opportunity for me to bring out this Which Color Do You Like book. The page that I picked out was this one. I thought this was really cute. She's reading a book. She's inside of an umbrella with some blankets and pillows, super colorful. It says, I like rainy days. And I thought I might do this one as not really a color along, a watercolor with me, of course. You're more than welcome if you have this book to follow along with me. But I know several of you like when I do the watercolors, so I saw this as an opportunity to do this page. And here's the illustration. So I think that will be great to do. So I'm happy about getting to do that book. Okay, and then the next one is Under the Sea, color a picture with a mermaid or an underwater scene. And I thought since I had not colored in Hannah Carlson's new Atlantis book, I would take the opportunity to do this underwater scene with a bunch of fish. And I see some sparkly scales, beautiful underwater colors for the background. So I'm excited to do that. It is a double page spread. That's the one that I picked for that one. It's hard because I do have a lot of books that have underwater scenes, but I am trying to do untouched books when I can. That will probably go towards February Color Your Hoard 2024 for Lavella and T. Then You Can Fly, color a page with winged creature. So another untouched book is my Pop Manga Beauties and Beasties by Camilla D'Erico. And I thought that I would do this one here. I think that will be fun. I'll do a fun background. I have some ideas. I just need to pick which mediums I want to use. That's the one that I'm gonna do for a winged creature. That was also hard to pick because there's so many winged creatures in books that I have. And then the next one is There's No Place Like Home. Color a page with a house, a castle, a cottage, something like that. In this book that I colored in last month, many of you said you enjoyed, by Ko-eun Jung, I did pick one. I picked this one here. I thought this was a cute little place, and it says love on it. So I thought that would be good for February. I'll just bring you in a little bit so you can see. But isn't that a cute page? And this is another one that I could do on film. Maybe in the comments if you would like to choose between the two watercolor books, which one you would like on film. That might be helpful to me, because I can't promise myself or you all that I'll get both up this month, but I'll try. Just let me know in the comments which one you would prefer. So that is this book here, and it's called Beautiful Scenery in Europe, or Pretty House in Europe. It's different translations depending on what translator you use. Okay, the next one is Happily Ever After, Color a Couple or Animal Couple. I have The Birds in the Forest by Denise Collette, which I've not colored in yet. And that's this page here, which is very suitable for February. Love Birds. That one is an option, and I really would like to color in this book. But I was also thinking in Garden of Fairy Tale Animals by Kanoko Igusa, which I have also not colored in yet, that this is a cute couple too. And he's giving her flowers, and they're on skates. So I thought that would be good too. So that's going to be a struggle for me. If I can do both, I will. Both are untouched books. Maybe you all should leave in the comments which one I should do. Because that's going to be hard for me to choose if I have to choose. The next prompt is Magical Companions. Color a magical friend like a dragon, unicorn, or troll. And I thought I would bring out my Kerby Rosanes Mythic World. This is a second copy that I have of this book. I picked this double page dragon. Thought that would be really cool to do. Really did enjoy shopping in my library to try to find pictures that would suit the prompts. It is fun, and I do see why people are attracted to do them. This is definitely one that I want to do. And then 12 Dancing Princesses, Color Dancing or Music. I have two prospects here. I have Mythographic Labyrinth by Joseph Kattenbang. And this one I have not colored in yet either. But I saw this one, and it's got some music notes and this little creature here. So I thought, and it's not terribly complicated, so I thought it would be pretty fun to do. That is that one from Mythographic Labyrinth, again an untouched book. And then I have this download from R.J. Hampson. This one also has music, so that's tough too. I've got two choices. I guess it's good to have choices, of course. But oh yeah, it will be difficult. I just noticed now that that page that I just picked is kind of pictured here. That's good to have a little bit of an idea. And I love the blue hair because I have blue hair currently. So those are my two choices for the music prompt. Last but not least is Mother Knows Best. Color a villain character like a stepmother, witch, giant, etc. And I have this Coco Witches book that I meant to color in October and didn't get to it. I picked this page. I thought this would be a nice one to do. She's got some flowers on her hat. We have some moon curtains. And I like the stonework and the leaves. And the bird, of course. So I think I definitely want to do that one. Okay, and now let me get to my scheduled buddy colors and group buddy. With Bubble of Coloring, I mentioned in my completed pages that we are working to maybe complete this book, hopefully. Our February page is this one here. And I thought she would be nice to color. So we're gonna do that one. I don't need a clip for that one. And that's in Sweet and Simple, Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. I mentioned the Disney portrait with Dana's Coloring Obsession. And then for Woodland Kingdom with Jamie's Coloring Love and Sherry Dennewitz on Instagram, we want to do this page. And this one has lots of fun little elements in it. Animals and balloons. That's that one for Woodland Kingdom Coloring Book by Toshiyuki Fukuda. And then Disney, Meg and I are working in this buddy book, we call it, by Katoli. We are going to do the first couple of pages. And that's these two. It's the introduction pages. So that should be a lot of fun. We worked on this double page spread a couple of months ago, and I wound up putting an oil fixative because I use oil pastels, and it actually like fixed everything. So I made that mistake. It wasn't a workable fixative. I can't get anything to stick. I've tried, because I sprayed the whole thing like an idiot, but I thought it would be difficult for me to like separate out, because mostly I did the background and the trees in oil pastels. Unfortunately, I don't think I can go back to finish that, but we'll work on this page. Well, I'm gonna have to get this down so I can get in that crease. So yeah, that's what we're gonna work on. Disney Meg's Coloring. Fairy Tales by Emily Lidahall Oberg. There is a group buddy color hosted by Doodle Robot. We were doing Magic Dreamland. We've switched to this book, and we're going to do this page with the houses in the back. I'm super excited to do this one. That one is the one we're doing for February. And Fairy Tales. I also, I have a whip in here too. So, I don't know if I'll get to that in February. I might try to push it to March. But yeah, that's what we're going to work on in Fairy Tales. And then my granddaughter and I, are doing pages from Winter Chibis. She's done several. That's why I have skipped pages. And we did this one last month. We didn't say on film, but this will probably be the next one unless we change our mind in between. But she was so busy on her diamond painting, we got distracted by that, and we didn't decide how many pages we were going to get to. I usually try to let her decide. Actually, this one is one I really wanted to do, but she'll be able to pick the next page. So that's Winter Chibis by Alexandra Francis. And my hashtags that I host in Spooky, Sarah Sedgwick, hashtag WitchCatSpooky. We all voted on this page here, and you probably saw that on my completed pages. But for anybody that's new that might be seeing this, my channel for the first time, I just want to make sure that I point that out to be inclusive in case anybody wants to join in. And don't forget to tag me on Instagram, otherwise I can't find the photos on Instagram. They've changed their algorithm and all kinds of things. And then in Tropigoth by Carla Magana, the hashtag is Tropigoth 2024. And we are going to be doing this page. And again, don't forget to tag me at Christina's Art Corner on Instagram. I think this will be a nice page to do. Lots of fun. So that is the book Tropigoth. And then if any of you are doing pages in Camellia Angelkova's 50 Festive-Themed Miniatures coloring book, this is one that I did. I have a hashtag. It's hashtag 50 Festive Minis, and that's MINIS. And so if you do any of the pages in this book and you want to tag me and use that hashtag, feel free. And that's extending through the end of March. So if you're enjoying this book, be sure to tag me, and I do a little slideshow at the end of my completed pages. If you all find in my completed pages that I have somehow missed your page that you've done, I super apologize. It is very difficult now, like I said, with the way that they've filtered on Instagram. Every time I get a notification when I'm tagged, I take a screenshot, and so that I'm able to complete it in my slideshow. But there are times that one could slip by me. If I don't get the notification, or maybe life is just hectic at the moment, that can happen too. But if I didn't include you, my sincerest apologies. I do try to, include everyone. That's the point of these group community buddy colors, is to make sure that we're including everyone. So I just want to make sure you all know that. Okay, so last couple of books I want to try to get into is Meine, Reise, durch, Asien by Rita Berman. Sadly, the only page I've gotten done in here is this one. And I have not picked a page in here. And the reason is I want to leave it to my discretion and what I'm in the mood for. I need a couple of books that I do that with, just, to give me that creative opportunity. I love all the pages, if I'm honest. It will be hard to choose. It may depend on time, but I do love this book. So I hope to include this in February. And then the next one I really want to get into, like really want to get into, is this Rowan book. And I had just recently hauled this book, and it's amazing. It's Rowan art, R-O-W-O-N. And I have done a flip. Usually when I do hauls, I kind of do at least a 3/4 or more flip through on my books. So if you are interested in any of the books that I am pointing out in these videos, you can find them in my hauls. Usually in the description, I've listed all the books from my hauls. So I thought these are really cute, bright, and fun. And the one that I was kind of had my eye on maybe was to do this one. It could be a hefty challenge because look at all of the little details here. But I thought since it was wintry, and we're still in winter here in Pennsylvania, that would be a good one to do. But there are also a lot of other cute ones. So, oh, there was a music one. Nah. Okay, keep scrolling. Like, this would be really cute to do in spring. There's a grocery one. This one's really cute. And then there's these in the back, that have items. There's fashion. So I will also give myself liberties on this one too. And I apologize. You're probably hearing my dog Shmoo, my puppy, in the background. Until we get him trained, you might hear him for a couple of weeks. But yeah, so I'm thinking about this page. I know on her work she does like a base layer of watercolor. I don't think this paper is watercolor friendly, so I probably have to use pencils, and I wouldn't want to ruin the image on the other side. I just need to test out which pencils are going to go best in this book. But I really do love it. I mean, look how sweet they are. I think that completes it. That's plenty of books. So I have 2 with choices, and then I have group buddy color with Meg, buddy color with Sherry and Jamie, buddy color with Bubble of Coloring, my hosted hashtag books, my buddy color with my granddaughter, and then these books here. Let's see if I can squish them over. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail pick. Okay, so let's be fair. This one's a really thick book. To be fair, I think a lot of us choose a lot of books and aren't able to get them all done. But it's always nice to have it laid out what it is you're going to be interested in coloring for the month. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you want to join in on any of these books, be sure to do so. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. For everyone else, if you could give me a like, that would be fantastic. And you all have a great weekend. Happy coloring. Bye-bye.